going to be able to hear me over the wind, but some of you that have been watching my channel for a while might have noticed I make a lot of drums. And so when I introduced a sawmill, you might have went, what the hell does the sawmill have to do with making drums? Well, the whole idea behind getting the sawmill was being able to rough out drums a lot easier. And so I have made my rotisserie. So without further ado, give me just a second here. These are the rotisserie. They fit into the log dog holders for the sawmill and clamp down, and then I can put this in the end of a log and it lets the log ride between the bunks and rotate. And then I have a little device to lock it on one side when I'm cutting it. And that way I can cut and then rotate and cut and rotate and cut until I have a round piece. So when I put on the lathe, it should be fairly well in balance in comparison to what I was doing. So give me a second to reset the camera so I can get you far back enough to see how it all goes together, and we'll rough out a drum. That's the one I'm going to rough out behind me there, the big chunk of walnut. It's 18 inches inside the bark. So with the bark on, it's probably pretty close to 20. And I'm going to do a 16-inch shell out of it, and we'll show you how that works. And so there it is, a roughed out drum shell, all done with a bandsaw sawmill. Worked out pretty good. I'm gonna have to come up with a better mechanism for locking it in place when I'm cutting it. This little doodad works, however it does allow it to shake a little bit, and that makes me nervous because if this thing twists while the blade's in it, it could break a blade pretty easily. So we gotta think about that, eh? So otherwise, worked pretty good. And then there's the gantry crane that we built, or I built, all out of extruded aluminum stuff, and surprisingly it did all right, except I had to add this C-clamp because I forgot to put any connectors to hold this together back here. And when it started, it lifted that up when I started lifting the drum shell. But you know, you live and learn. So all right guys, well that's it for this week, and probably won't be seeing you next week because I have a show to go to. I'm going to try to sell some drums. I've got a few sitting around now. But then week after that I should be back and we'll figure out something fun to do together, alright? So, have a good one. We'll see you next time. Okay, so I wanted to do a quick addendum to the roughed out walnut djembe video from the sawmill. I got it mounted on the lathe, and well, that's pretty well balanced. I mean, that's only 150 RPM right now, but I can usually never start at 350. And you'll notice, can you see the can here? Hold on, I can't. Yeah, it's just barely wiggling with that massive log on there. I mean, it was heavy enough I had to use the crane to get it up there, but that's pretty good. Let's see how it touches up with the gouge. If it takes off an even amount, then we'll know that we're all in balance. Where's the big gouge? Here we go. Look at that, couple of light passes and it's already round. Right there. Nice! Okay guys, so that was my addendum. I just wanted to show you that it's and as you saw, I hadn't fired this up to really find out, other than I did turn it on and make sure it wasn't going to fly off the lathe. Actually, my friend Yuval just did a video about things flying off the lathe, and it's quite educational. You should go check his channel out. Anyway, that's a big boy. So I'm not going to do a video over the whole turning it. I've got enough of those up there. If you want to see one, you can go check out plenty of others. I will do a full video again of a full drum shell that's come off of the sawmill. I've already cut another one out of that cottonwood talked about. It's even heavier than this, which I found unbelievable, but it's greener. This one's been sitting around for about 9 months. Cottonwood, a couple of weeks. All right, guys, have a good one.